Hey everyone, hope they're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis updated commodities, work our way through the dollar yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as we go through it. And if you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com. That's where I dive deeper into all these sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing them with everyone in the community. Special is a coupon code if you like a special, and it works on both the monthly and yearly memberships. All right, let's dive in, take a look, see what's going on today. We've got the DXY. We were down a little bit in the DXY, and we were down in yields as well. Is this going to be a move lower, or are we going to get a bottom here and move higher? We're at support. There's the support that we're kind of congregating all over right here. We've got a falling wedge that kind of preceded this. So this is kind of the turn coming up as we squeeze into a corner. That's the buyers equaling the sellers. We've popped out to the upside. So if someone were to give me just this, I would say we're going higher. Dollar would be going higher here. That would be my guess. So that's what I'm seeing in the charts there. The 2-year yield is falling. Now this looks a little bit more bearish than the chart before. So we've got this big, that's when those numbers were released, the job numbers, and revised. And we're getting a little bit of selling pressure here. Now, is this all the way done, or is there further selling pressure to the downside? And that's what we need to monitor. Don't know. We're coming into a bullish formation, which is a falling wedge pattern here. So here we are coming up. Maybe we break higher, maybe we don't. Maybe we have a false breakdown before going higher. That's where it becomes really difficult. But right now, there's some weakness in the 2-year yield selling off today. The 10-year was also selling off. I said that this could potentially be an inverted flag pattern where we head lower. That could be the case. We got a bearish engulfing candlestick today. We could end up coming back to 4.1 or lower percent on the 10-year. Does this mean that we're going to get a fresh move lower? A sustainable fresh move lower where we really drive lower? That's yet to be seen. We've got some work to do if we're going to get a larger short-term pullback. The 30-year was also down 1%, and that also has the flag pattern with a big bearish engulfing candlestick today, where we could head lower out of this little pattern here to the downside. So I've got mixed signals on the DXY and some of these weaker yields. TLT is up 0.84%. Longer term, we're down. Shorter term, we're trying to work our way on up. And, with yields going down, that means bond prices go up. So we do have a little bit here of a bullish formation where we could head higher in the short term. We'll see if that plays out, and that means yields would drop. The 2 and the 10, we're getting a little bit of uninversion of the yield curve. We're still above support here, coming across. But we are getting some selling pressure. You can see these big boys. Now, I don't know if this is being done on purpose. They're trying to push it lower. They're trying to get into the numbers and release specific numbers. I don't know. But we're on top of the support trend line, and that's where we're at the moment. We'll see if we punch through it. TYX TNX ratio is up a little bit. Given lower yields and given a little bit weaker dollar, we should see stronger gold prices based off all this information. Gold's up $10 an ounce, not a huge move. So we're on support for the most part, and we're underneath resistance, which is that purple box. We'll see which direction we go here. We're kind of at a decision point that's coming up here. Silver's up 1.5. That looks good, working its way on up. And I think, man, if we can get a break out of this thing, we could see a big move in silver. Big, big, big move could be coming. Maybe even like a 60, 70% move. We've got platinum down slightly today. And again, this still looks like a bearish formation where we could roll over, sell off maybe to down here in the 1200 to 1120 zone. Palladium's up a little bit. Looks like it's trying to find its support wherever that is. And there's a lot of support in that purple box there. So we're sitting right above support for palladium. XE to gold ratio down just slightly. It still looks okay. Coming from a really low spot. And again, guys, my mind isn't going to change in the long term here. I think we're going up. So patience. The GDX was down just a little bit today. No, but nothing to worry there. GDXJ, nothing to worry there. No reversal candlestick, nothing going on. SILJ, nothing to worry about. Just a small little down day there. Crude oil's down 0.66%. Got a little wick at the bottom. Some buyers are there. We're at that support area, so we'll see if it holds. We've got TTF gas up 0.93, and I think this is going to be a double bottom, and we'll work our way on up eventually. Probably maybe after the fall of this year. Natural gas in America up slightly, but the downtrend still exists. I don't see a bottom yet, so patience. I think we'll probably bottom here in the fall, September, October, whenever it is. We've got XOP, yeah, you know me, up 1.35%. Kind of weird that we're seeing this, right? We're seeing weakness in crude oil, but yet we're seeing positioning in XOP. Yeah, that seems a little bit weird, worrying, right? Well, I mean, maybe this is part of the whole commodity cycle, and people are positioning into commodity equities before the commodity prices start to move higher. Maybe. We'll see. We've got OIH up 1.34% as well. That's pretty strong. And I think some companies are seeing a little bit more weakness in 2025 still. And I think some companies have bottomed and are starting to come out of the bottom. So I think we're probably in and or around the bottom for a lot of these companies, would be my guess. Newcastle Coal Futures trading sideways, flat. Still looks good from my perspective to try to work its way on up with time. We've got the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust up 1.55%. Again, I think we're going higher here based off of the chart. And it's these two candles, bullish engulfing, small reds that are consolidating to go higher. Uranium futures pricing up just a tad today, 0.35%, looking like it's trying to turn and put in a bottom and head higher. URA, the equity, seeing some selling pressure down 2.4%. We do have a wick at the bottom, and we've been consolidating sideways here. URANM also a little bit of selling pressure, consolidating sideways. Doesn't look bad. And then URNJ down 2.3%. A little bit more selling pressure on URNJ. We're still above a lot of support, and that's what we did today. We'll see if there's any follow through or anything like that to the downside. If this is a bearish engulfing, but we'll see if there's any downside. There hasn't been much follow through. It's been more of a chopping action like that. So nickel's up a little bit today. I do think we're trying to bottom, and I think eventually we'll turn our way on up. It looks good. It's trying to do that. Copper futures pricing down a little bit. Still looks okay. It's trying to work its way on up. COPX, the equities are up 1.66, breaking out today. We might see a retest back to this line at 46.50. So that looks good. Lithium's up 0.65. I think lithium's going to make a big move here. We're at resistance, but I think it's going to bottom here and then start working its way on up. Palladium has the same pattern here. REMX also up 0.67. I think this is bottomed and it's working its way on up. It looks really good. So that's rare earths. Iron ore down slightly, 0.05%. Not much selling pressure. I still think we're heading higher. It looks good to move on up. Aluminum still underneath the 2650 level, still getting a lot of resistance in that circle there. You can see all the wicks at the top. Baltic Dry Index down 1% today. But again, we're on top of the pattern. Looks good to go higher. Emerging markets liking the weaker dollar. It's heading up 1.2%, and I think that will continue on up. Looks very strong. Mu is up 1.6%. No way. Who could have guessed that? It's going to go up. Here's your base, your breakout, your retest, and we go higher. This is going to be a kind of a shoulder, head, shoulder deal going on. And we're seeing that across the board in a lot of different sectors right now. So that looks good. We've got KRE up 1.8%. That's bouncing off support, moving higher. There it is. XHB up quite a bit today. So we've bottomed and broken out of resistance. We're out of the pattern and we're moving higher. That looks really, really good. We can see a big, big move if interest rates fall here. Big move out of home builders. Russell 2000 is up 2%, looking pretty solid after this uh, plunge protection team move. They might be in there doing quantitative easing right now, guys. They might be doing that. They want this to keep going. SPX up 0.32%, still holding on. NASDAQ right at resistance. We could punch through that maybe. We've got Dow Jones Transportation bouncing off support. There's the support level bouncing higher, looking good. XLI leading in the industrials, kind of a leading indicator here, moving on up a little bit. This is a bearish pattern, but we were up today. SMCI down. It's a double bottom. We'll eventually work higher. Well, I don't know super SMCI that well. I just look at it for the heck of it. Nvidia down 0.88%. Still just chopping its way on up. Bitcoin's up 2.24. That looks fantastic to go higher. It does. And then the Ethereum's up too. That looks fantastic to go higher. Very, very strong. Not that I didn't notice that. I noticed this is the bottom here. And then you can see us rip into the upside there. MicroStrategy down 1%. Surprised it's not following Bitcoin and Ethereum there. This is a bullish formation though to go higher. Not much selling pressure. And the VIX is well contained, down 1.76%. I've got the upward arrow there. I'll better take that upward arrow out. Somehow this is a falling wedge to break higher. And of course, somehow it broke lower. But that's all I've got for today. So give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website if you'd like. Specials that coupon code. And that's all I've got for today. So we'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.